welcome to day 13 of Vlogmas. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a tag, and it is called My YouTuber Wine Questions. This is hosted by Clueless Mama D, and it is a very awesome collab. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the playlist in the description, and also I'll put it in the eye in the sky. So make sure you go and check out everybody's channels and see what their answers are going to be. So let's just jump right into it. There's 11 questions, I think, 10 or 11 questions. So I'm gonna try to make this not very long. So let's jump into it. Number 1. Why did I become a YouTuber? I actually became a YouTuber kind of by accident. I started uploading videos to my channel, which was just called Angie Williams Kitchener or something like that. And it was just for memories. It was for our family back in Texas to check out and look. And I actually didn't know that the whole entire world could view these videos. My first video, I had no clue what I was doing, none whatsoever. How long have I been doing it? So my first video was 4 years ago. I uploaded a review for a Baby Brezza kettle. It was for my vlog. My blog, and yeah, I just went ahead and did it. I didn't edit it. I think it was like a one take. I had no idea what I was doing. But then I decided to get into it seriously and get a channel name, which is This Is Ryder, and get more focused on, making these memories for our son. So that was about 2 years ago. This video blog posting or vlog is to review the product Baby Brezza formula dispenser. As you can see, it does hold quite a bit of formula. I'm not sure exactly how much it holds, but I've dumped, I think, a whole container of Enfamil in there, no problem. And we've measured it a couple times now to see if it is actually dispensing the proper amount, because all of the reviews that we've read on the Toys R Us website and with Google have given it horrible reviews, saying it doesn't dispense enough. What was my first video of 2017 about? So the first video was footage. Actually, I had to look this up because it's been so long. It was footage from New Year's Eve. We met up with members of the 501st, and Ryder got to hang out with Star Wars people. R2-D2, he high-fived Darth Vader. I mean, there was so much stuff to do. We were there from 6 p.m. to probably close to midnight. And that's a long time to be in one place with a toddler. Ryder, give him a high five. Ryder, do you want to stop chewing on your nail? See, he wasn't afraid of Darth Vader. Everybody else, but not Darth Vader. Sorry. What was my favorite video of 2017 and why? My favorite video probably was the one that I just put up. It is 5 years and 5 minutes. So I've taken a photo every single day of Ryder, and who's my son, and I did a time lapse with it. So he's got, like, I don't even know how many photos, 1,700 photos, if not more, and it is in 5 minutes, so you can actually watch him grow. It was a lot of work, it was a lot of dedication, but I think that it is the coolest because you can see, from birth until 5 years old. What pieces of footage remain unseen by your viewers but are worth sharing? Okay, so this one I had to think about because I share a lot, but there is quite a bit of videos that is just me. For example, I just went to the movies with my friend Kelly, and we saw Bad Christmas or Hot Mom Christmas. What is that movie? Bad Moms 2. Hot Moms. Bad Moms 2. And I wasn't really happy with the footage. I mean, like, it just wasn't something that I thought that belonged on this channel, so I left it private. I haven't put it up on my other channel yet, and I probably won't. It is worth seeing, and it is my honest opinion about the movie, but it just doesn't feel like it's, I just feel like it's been there, done that. A lot of people are doing those type of videos, and I just wasn't happy with it. But I did put a lot of work into it, so it is worth watching. As well as, anytime I have a panic attack, I tend to bring out the camera. Now, that may seem strange, but I do it because I want to look back on it later and see, okay, what was going on? How did I handle it? Was there anything else that was different? Could I have, done something different? And then one time I went to the hospital and I vlogged pretty much the whole entire thing, except for I had to take an ambulance there, and obviously I didn't vlog that. I vlogged the ambulance coming, but then that was pretty much it. I never ever have showed anyone that footage. It's still sitting there. I ended up editing it like a week later. It's sitting there private. I do want to eventually get that out because I think it's important. It's important for people to know they're not alone. I think it's important for people to understand that when they're having a panic attack, it may feel like they're having a heart attack, but they're not having a heart attack. And then I talk about a lot of the symptoms I was having and how I knew I was having the panic attack and what led to me actually calling 911. So it's a really powerful video. It's just been sitting there private for over a year now, and maybe one day I will be brave enough to put it out there. Just right now I'm not. I don't want that judgment. I don't want that. I don't want people to look at me any different than they already look at me, and I'm just not putting it out there right now. What was the biggest thing you learned in 2017 from doing YouTube? I learned a lot this year. I mean, I finally bought an editing program. I bought a new camera. I did new intro. I pretty much revamped the whole entire channel. It used to be every title of every video was "This is Ryder." So for example, if it was Ryder riding his bike, the title would be "This is Ryder riding his bike." Or if we went to the zoo, "This is Ryder going to the zoo." So every single solitary video was like that for 4 years. And I went back and revamped it all because I didn't want that to be "This is Ryder." And also I thought it wouldn't be searchable, which it's not. And it just was a silly title. So that was a lot of work, and I learned a lot about tags and proper tags and where to share to and where not to share to, and how long the video should be, and how long, what you should cut out and what you should leave. So I've learned so much stuff this year. It's just been a really great year. What important posts were put on your other social medias that those who don't follow you might have missed out on? So if you don't follow me on Instagram, which you should, I've already said this a million times, it is ArrowAngie1976. I post so much stuff that we do, both unschooling on Instagram, and especially on Instagram stories, and I take a lot of videos there just for Instagram. Nobody else gets to see it anywhere else. And it's fun. It's so much fun. Ryder's a completely different person on Instagram because he doesn't really think that, it's on my cell phone. He doesn't think that when I'm doing anything. Half the time he thinks I'm taking a picture, and then he can just be candid, and he's just so funny. And when he's learning, he's just so smart, and I could see the wheels moving. And I just love that. But when it's YouTube, it just seems to be different. Because when it's YouTube, it's not, okay, we're not just spur of the moment, I'm going to pick up the camera and do it. Usually it's planned out of what we're going to do for the day, and then I'm going to go ahead and vlog the parts that I want to share. But with Instagram, it's completely different. you know, if he's outside and he's building a snowman, then you know what, I'm going to take a picture, but I'm also going to, you know, record some of it for Instagram and only for Instagram. And I feel like I'm more involved then than when I'm vlogging. Because when I'm vlogging, there's a lot of, okay, so we're just going to do this, and then I'm only going to show a little bit of it. Or if I, you know, I can't be doing two things at once, basically. So if we're playing a board game, then the camera has to go down to play the board game, or I'm not going to be involved in it. And I feel like with Instagram, it's just quick, you know, 56 seconds, and it's over and done with. So there's so much good unschooling videos on there, and you can see just how smart my kid is at 5. So definitely pop on over there and follow me. So the last question is, what can we expect to see from your channel in 2018? You know what? I have no idea. I honestly haven't put any thought into what we're going to do in the new year. The only thing I do know is that I'm not going to be doing daily vlogs anymore. We did it for a full year in 2016, and then this year I decided to just cut back. Definitely never. I don't usually upload on Sundays. Sundays get no views, and I feel like the weekend, like Friday and Saturday get views, but then Sundays just I never get any views on Sunday. So yeah, and having it every day doesn't, I mean, it just doesn't work for us. I don't do enough that I can warrant doing it every day. Or if we do, if I have done a lot of stuff, then it's a lot of work to edit it. And I don't have that much time. I'm a homeschooling mom, and I don't have that much time. I mean, I have a lot that I have to do in my everyday life that doesn't revolve around editing. So I'm gonna definitely cut back, and it's probably just gonna be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which seems to work out. Or if we do vlog every day, then I will only put it out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and kind of incorporate what we have done over the week. And I know a lot of people are going that way because it's been so much work, and I'm not getting the views. You know, like if I spend 2 hours editing and 3 hours vlogging a day, or 5 hours vlogging and then like an hour editing or 2 hours editing, whatever, that's a lot for 30 views, and that's like 15 cents. And it's not about the money for me, but if I have a really, really, really good video that I think that it's really important, then I want people to be able to watch it. And I'm just not getting the views. So I feel like if we go back to just doing it every 3 times a week or whatever, then we'll get the views again. So, okay, that's all, folks. I don't have any other questions, but I want you, like I said, to go ahead in the description box and in the eye in the sky. You will find the playlist, and check out all of the other channels that have gone ahead and did this. I'm going to go do that right now so that I can see, you know, their answers and how they did this. And they probably did this way better than I did, because I'm still an amateur. I'm still learning. I mean, I have a lot to learn. Thank you again, Clueless Mama D, for including me into this awesome collab, and I look forward to seeing everybody's videos. And we'll see you tomorrow for day 14. And I'm going to do it, day 14.